First of all, what are your thoughts on having to open up at Ohio State? Nebraska and Ohio State were probably the two programs, along with Iowa, that were most vocal about trying to get the season reinstated. Just curious what your thoughts are on opening in Columbus.
Yeah, I'm excited. Getting to play Ohio State week 1. I know our guys are excited. Our coaches, this program, we fought to play. So we're excited to play. Is what it is as far as the schedule dealt. I think we're excited and we're prepared.
And what are your thoughts on playing in an empty stadium? Obviously, you're used to the Horseshoe being a little different.
It'll be bizarre, most definitely. But we've practiced, and I know other teams around the Big Ten have as well, in empty stadiums. I'm sure it'll be a little bit of an adjustment at first during that game, but we'll be ready to go either way. I think if you need any more excitement or ready to play in that game in that stadium, I don't think it matters if the fans are there or not. Guys are going to be ready to play.
Thank you.
Lincoln Journal-Star, Parker Gabriel.
Hey, Adrian. Saw a little clip online of you talking to the team after the captains were announced. I guess, what was that like to be named a captain for the second straight year? And then also, what is it like now to be into an actual game week and within a few days of taking the field?
I'm honored. It's always a great honor to be voted by your teammates as a captain. It means a lot to me, and I'm going to continue being the leader that I know I can be and be there for those guys. And then all I could say is finally. I'm sure you heard it in that speech I gave there, but our guys are ready. We've been practicing for a while and doing different things, obviously, and we're ready to finally get to play. I can't believe we haven't played a game yet already. It's already been so bizarre, and to finally be in a game week, we're excited for it.
Just a quick follow-up. When you go on the road, obviously, it'll be sort of another first in terms of taking your whole operation, somewhere else in terms of dealing with, trying to stay healthy and the COVID protocols and all that. What do you tell the guys, given that nobody's been through it, about just sort of how to handle that? Because that'll be a fully new element, obviously, for you guys too.
Yeah, there's no doubt there will be some adjustments, but like you said, it's going to be up to our leaders, myself, the coaches, to make sure those young guys, some guys who aren't as experienced on the road, get them adjusted and get them on the same page. I think, fortunately, not too much of our road schedule stuff will change as far as our habits. To my knowledge right now, obviously there's going to be testing and different things like that, but I know our guys are going to adapt. We've had to adapt for a while now. The whole country has, so we'll be ready to go.
CBS Sports, Dennis Dodd.
Yeah, Adrian, you mentioned it. You said we fought to play. What impact do you think Nebraska and the Nebraska players and the Nebraska coaches had on getting to this day? And also maybe even in the Pac-12, where a letter from the USC players is being credited with getting them going.
I would say there have been several players and coaches and programs that have had a good amount of significance and influence in this movement. I would say Nebraska was definitely one of the first and one of the focal points in this movement, and I really applaud our program and our leadership. That includes Coach Frost, our AD, and our president for all, speaking up for what they believe in and fighting for us players who wanted to play. I'd say they played an important role, but they weren't the only ones.
Husker Online, Sean Callahan.
Yeah, Adrian, a depth chart didn't come out today, but do you expect to be the starting quarterback at Ohio State right now?
I do right now, yes. But again, this is up to the coaches, and that's really where I'm going to leave it. It's not really my place to speak on that, but I'm feeling good about where I'm at, and I'm going to continue preparing that way.
How different was it, though, this preseason to have kind of more what felt like a true competition that maybe resembled your freshman year when you battled that out with Tristan Gebbia?
Yeah, it was more similar to that first year than it was last year, and I think it brought the most out of myself and Luke, and as well as the team surrounding us. It really got us going, and I think it was only a positive change.
Time for one, maybe two more for Adrian. Dan Hope, 11warriors.com.
Hey, Adrian, just what's it been like preparing for this Ohio State defense without having any film from this year to go off?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I haven't been here where we've opened with a Big Ten opponent, but obviously I know there's some new pieces in there, new players, new coaches, and obviously we have to go off of some of last year's stuff and other things, but I feel like this coaching staff has done a great job of preparing us to this point. And we're going to continue to prepare this week, and I know we'll feel confident going into Saturday.